Hello, breeders. Old breeders, new breeders, ECW originals.
Rumble
It's time
breeders.
for episode number 33 of WWE ECW, the show where we review WWE ECW. Doesn't that all make sense? Isn't it all nice and simple and it's all bloody bite sized, just in case you got a bit scared with the big words. We've been here for 33 weeks in total. This is fucked. And an award show as well. And pay-per-views. Bloody doing the graveyard shift. This takes place in Mobile, Alabama. And this is the pre-show before the Royal Rumble. Which I'm sure many of the wrestlers will appear in from ECW. Balls Mahoney, who's injured. I'm sure Sandman will definitely make an appearance. Sabu is totally gonna be in there.
CM Punk.
God, yeah, Punk might be in there. But it's hard to tell, really. See, if only they got imagine if they got Steven Richards in there. Whoa. Fucking ECW's back, baby. I hope he wins and goes to WrestleMania.
I'm gonna try and convince Ass. We're not gonna watch the episode of Raw, but I'm gonna try and convince him to watch the segment with fucking Taker, Lashley, Batista, and Cena, because it's so funny. Because it's like you've two main eventers. Okay, Bobby Lashley at the time's not a main eventer, and then you just have Bobby Lashley in his match.
What do you mean? Your main event's ECW. It's the same thing, right?
just you, like it still comes to my heart.
Look, there's still a chance he gets to main event WrestleMania. All right, don't jump to conclusions.
He's not fucking main eventing. Let's be real.
Didn't even main event WrestleMania when he was champion. No. Did he? No, he didn't. No way.
He opened the show when he was champion in 2021. He opened the show against
Drew
McIntyre.
What a bitch!
On night two,
what a
on night
fucking
two.
Loser.
It was either night 1 or night 2. He opened the show with.
Wasn't even on the first night. Fuck. Did he lose?
He won.
Ah, loser. Not my ECW champion. That's Chavo Guerrero. Mate, when Mark Henry wins the world title, oh, fucking yeah. Beat his neck. Beat him up. Somebody gonna get his ass kicked. Somebody's gonna get his wig split. You know, just playing that 3-6 Mafia when they did it. Not obviously the great 3-6 Mafia, which is Slob on My Knob. Absolute tune. True story.
If you don't know, this is recorded at 11 o'clock at night, so you can tell me.
Yeah, I'm a bit full of beans.
We're watching the Rumble next. No, we're not.
Fuck off.
But yeah, this is the go home show, the ECW. I just want to say, well, I know we're in 2024. It's about 17 years has passed. But are you excited for the Rumble? Because it is the road to WrestleMania.
I mean, judging that I don't know what the fuck's on the Rumble, I'm going to say unequivocally yes.
I'm going to give out one match. I'm going to give out one match because he's going to love this match. I'm going to give out Batista is fighting Mr. Kennedy for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Okay, that doesn't sound too bad.
Cena's fighting Umaga in a last man standing match.
Okay, yeah, I've heard good things.
And Bobby Lashley's fighting Test, which I will keep saying, make a note of this until next year's Rumble, because it's so fucking funny. Because I've told Ash this, it's so funny because you're like, yeah, ECW's the world champion, and then 08 rolls around, it's like, okay, who's number 21 in the Rumble? Ooh, Chavo, and it's like, oh, fuck.
I can't wait for obviously what's probably also on the card in 07, 08 is obviously a ladder match between my mum and my dad for the custody of the kids. You know, Dad won that one, nailed it. That's a joke.
Hit her with a steel chair.
He died.
Oh no, he pulled the Eddie.
Oh no, Eddie, no.
Eddie, no.
Fuck this pre-show. Let's get into the show. We have a over-the-top rope challenge with 5 people. Because I'm sure they said it in the intro, but let's be honest, we don't pay that much attention to the ECW. We do watch it, of course. We usually get checked out by the end because the main event's usually ass, and it's like, fuck
It's
it,
fucking
I need a shit.
It's like
So, yeah,
Test versus
fill me in
Bobby
what happens
Lashley.
afterwards.
Oh.
So yeah, this is an over-the-top rope challenge. It's a battle royal
To
with
determine,
5 people.
I think it's to determine an entrant in the Royal Rumble.
I think so.
And like, I understand ECW's roster is slimmer than Raw and SmackDown, but this is literally like just dragging 5 kids out to the playground and forcing them to play. Like, it's not working. Like, you could have
gotten literally anyone on there. Just get some fucking enhancement guys in there.
Just get some cunts from SmackDown.
Fuck, PJ Palumbo's not fucking doing anything, is he? He can show up for this. The fuck's he doing with his time? Growing out his little ratty beard. Don't fucking look at my facial hair.
I'm fucking get X-Pac in there, why not?
Break it down.
Maybe Albert.
Just get literally anybody else in that, but it's 5 people, and it shows how deep the roster is. So the entrants are Rob Van Dam, of course, Mr. ECW, Mr. Shagged Your Wife.
Mr. got Impact Wrestling banned off Twitch for like 2 weeks.
Oh, why?
There was this, you know, like how TNA during the pandemic would air episodes of Impact Wrestling. There's a segment where RVD's obviously in bed with women who have massive hunkers, and they showed it on Twitch. And Twitch were like, "You're showing nudity, banned." He got the fucking.
I mean, if his wife was in there, that makes sense.
His fucking wife's huge.
She is stacked.
You
know, you might like it, you might not, but she is stacked. Got that BBL, baby. That Brazilian butt lift, yeah. Oh, I'm sure RVD's having a good time. As is she.
Yeah.
So,
getting the 5-star frog splash every night.
We're all consenting adults. But yeah, so RVD, sound, Mr. Monday Night, Mr. Tuesday. When the fuck's ECW aired?
Tuesday night. Tuesday night.
The big vamp. Got Kevin Thorne in there. With Ariel, who is she's actually wearing, she's managed to not have to wear a fucking corset every single week, which is quite nice. I'm sure it gets cold in these arenas. I'd be fucking freezing. Get me out there in a pair of tights and basically out there in a fucking bikini. I'd be fucking freezing.
Get me a blanket.
I'd turn around too quickly. I'd knock someone out with a nipple. Fucking clothesline him with that fucking thing. Fucking rock hard.
Danny Magic.
I was trying to think of a good pun name for like nipple, but there's no names that you can have.
The Crip. Oh no, that doesn't work.
Sabu. He's homicidal.
Suicidal.
He hates Test.
And genocidal.
What he's most known for. You have Sandman, who's already like in the ring, like fucking. Give me a beer. No, Sandman, you gotta drink the fucking beer. Give me a beer. No, Sandman, you have to drink it. It's a drink. Fuck's sake. He thinks he drinks the beer with his forehead. That's why he busted open. He needs to crank up that blood alcohol percentage, so he just mixes it in. And you have Tommy Dreamer, my favorite wrestler. But because of the way it's set up, and because I didn't listen to the introduction, so first it's like, all right, Sandman's out, Sabu, sick, and then Kevin Thorne comes out. I'm like, okay, tag match. Then his partner's Tommy Dreamer, and I'm like, what the fuck? What kind of scuffed fucking tag match is this? And then like RVD, I think RVD comes out next, and it's like, oh, this is some weird shit battle royal, because the best thing to sweeten you up for the Royal Rumble is to watch a battle royal 2 days before the fucking show. I don't know what that fucking idea is. It's like, guys, just to make you really excited. You know, you are having an ice cream party on Wednesday, But on Tuesday, we're going to get a little dose of ice cream. It's like, why the fuck do I even want to do Wednesday? I'm already fucking full.
It's just imagining like a kid at the time and I was
You see this, and I've already had enough.
It's like imagining a kid and I was like, Mom, get me the Rumble. It has Michaels, it has Taker, it has Cena. Son, we can't afford the 50 quid, so we got to get ECW. Ah, no.
Please. Please. I need to see the Rumble. We've got the Rumble at home. Oh, thanks, Dad. Love you, Dad. Oh, that's great. All right, so it may not seem like it's the Rumble. It may sound like it's ECW. But also, fuck off. It's you've been getting straight D's in your fucking thing. And D stands for break it down. Sabu eliminates Tommy Dreamer and himself, the daft cunt. Kevin Thorne eliminates the Sandman. I think Ariel distracts him. I don't remember. I don't fucking remember this match. It was shit. The Bubba?
Yeah, she just goes, "Oh, look at these bad boys." Obviously not mine. I mean,
Sandman's already looking, let's be honest. If Sandman wears a pair of sunglasses and he thinks he's being subtle as he just is facing directly down at the tits. What are you looking at, Sandman? See something I like? Yeah. Sandman, I see you looking at my tits. Yeah. It's fucking...
Sandman seems like a great guy to hang out with, though, because you wouldn't... He seems like an asshole you wouldn't understand.
He seems like he'll be fun for the first 2 beers, and then once it gets to 10, and you've already tapped out already, you're like, Sandman, mate. It's only 10 o'clock and you're on beer number 10. Yeah, fuck it, come on, mate. Let's have a fucking party.
He's
Sandman, I'm going to bed. All right, see you in the morning. Starts blasting out fucking Enter Sandman. Starts doing his entrance in the living room. Like, fucking go to bed, you cunt.
It's like I'm imagining he's just like he's on his first beer. Like, yeah. So I was in ECW second beer. He's still talking about ECW 10 beer. So you know what I hate? The fucking Jews. And it's like, what? Okay, Sandman. Okay.
It's like you know those memes where it's like, this is me in my first beer.
Yeah.
Sandman says all of them the exact same. This is me on my first beer. This is me on my 10th beer. And obviously his 20th beer, he's just like fucking smashing up the fucking sofa. He finds that katana that you have over your bed and just starts slashing up that fucking bed. I can imagine that. I had a story of someone who did that. And they were drinking. They just got in contact with this guy, and he was like a nerd back in the day. So he used to like not bully him, but like take the piss out of him because he was cooler than him. And so he invites him to this house party, and this nerd got really cool. He started doing like fucking Brazilian jiu-jitsu, like fucking, he found himself. But he brought back this like fucking Brazilian alcohol. And he's like, yeah, I bought it from some guy in a fucking jungle. Sound. So he just goes, oh, fuck off, mate. Give me that. Starts fucking chugging it. So, and he got fucking mashed. He was absolutely mashed. And he just found himself in this guy's room, fucking sees this fucking samurai sword above his bed, fucking unsheathes it, just starts going to town like it's Fruit Ninja on this cunt's bed. And then like a rage, he like snaps the fucking katana over his fucking knee. And then because he was so mashed, he forgot. And he's like, yeah, I think you should go now. And he's like, why? What have I done? You just mashed up my bed, you fucking cunt. Fuck off. Don't ever fucking... And he just gets a message the next day. Don't ever fucking talk to me ever again. Fuck off. All in a good day's work. And that is what Sandman would do. Every night. He'd stop buying the samurai swords himself just so he can do it again.
Yeah,
I'll replace it. I will. Oh yeah, that's a story.
just imagining like Sandman, like just pissed. I'd like to imagine he never showed up to work sober, and like he was always just drunk. Like it wasn't an act. He was just being serious. He was just being himself. I mean,
I mean,
although
it's like the cunts who just smoke too much weed, where through time they just turn into like a, oh yeah, man, just fucking head there, man. It's like, mate, do you have a functioning brain anymore? Oh man, yeah, just fucking do that, man. It's like, fucking hell. What have you done to your brain,
like one of
Matt
the
Riddle?
I'm in Brazzers now. Brazzers hire me. I do cocaine now. It's better than weed. Okay, tell us why you really left the Fed. Come on, tell us why you were really fired. Fucking, I cheat on
Who
my
was it they
wife.
did that to? Where they've been fired. They've had a wellness policy. It's not weed. Was that the page?
I think it was the page, or it was one of them. Oh no, it was Swagger, wasn't it?
The wellness policy, not weed. Sound. Cheers, guys.
Might have been Van Damme, probably. No one, or look. But yeah, no. Just like on that, the best video of OG, one of the best videos of OG YouTube is the Diet of the Sandman. It's just this cameraman following Sandman into like a convenience store, and Sandman's like picking up like shit, like a 12 pack of beers, a Ben and Jerry's ice cream, a hot dog, and fucking, and fucking just buying cigars, and then he cigarettes, and then he goes outside smokes, and it's like, that's the Diet of the Sandman. It's just,
Not bad.
I need to send it to you. It's one of the fucking best radios.
I mean, apparently he's kind of like he seemingly just reappeared. But he's not all there. He's not all there.
I mean,
It's the Sandman.
he did hit himself in the head constantly with a beer can.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
he did like his entire.
But he did appear at ICW No Holds Barred 24.
Was that this year?
No, that was 2 years ago.
Ah, but
Um,
he was at least there.
not really an achievement to appear at ICW anymore.
But
I've got the shirt, and I feel like I paid more than they do pay their wrestlers. That's all speculation. But they did seem like they were going bankrupt.
I wouldn't be surprised if they're bankrupt in the next 5 years.
Yeah, good luck. Good luck. Although Fear and Loathing is supposed to be soon.
I will
Not
be
that
watching.
any cunt's gonna watch it, except for me.
And Slater.
Maybe not. But to wrap this round fully, RVD eliminates Kevin Thorne to win this over the top rope challenge, and is gonna be in the Rumble.
Maybe.
It's like when the teacher. It's like when the teacher has to pick out of a group of just cunts. Who's gonna be the trustworthy one? And there's just that one nice kid who's like smiling and positive. The rest of them are like shitting their pants and clapping. So bloody hell, miss, I want to help. I want to clean up the paint. It's like you're just gonna make a fucking mess, aren't you? And it's just like, all right, fine, you can do it. Nice kid. That's RVD in the scenario. Would be a hell of a lineup in The Usual Suspects. Sabu, give me the fucking keys, you cocksucker. It's fucking hit some of that.
Fucking Kevin Thorne there, just being oh, just fucking doing that.
Just stands there.
You know, Sandman just smashing himself with like a paint tray. Just fucking.
This was shit. this battle royal was shit.
It's I get it because you want to showcase the Rumble. It works on Raw, it works on SmackDown, but when your roster is so thin on ECW, it doesn't really work. Does that make sense? Like SmackDown, you can...
Also, why would you not just do the entrances? Like that's the whole point of like half these fuckers. They're an entrance. That's their entire shtick. Like you skip out Sandman's entrance. You skip out Kevin Thorne's entrance, of course, the best entrance. Not biased, of course. Like what? It's just ass, just really ass. But yeah, fuck Tommy Dreamer. That's unreasonable, but it's true.
I mean, it's true. I'll never like Dreamer for what he said on Dark Side of the Ring, where it's like obviously talking about the Flair I'm gonna just call them allegations. I don't want to start a war, and it's like Flair did show his penis, yeah, but he's one of the boys, and I'm like, that doesn't work, Dreamer, in that scenario. That does not work. He used to show everyone his cock. So what? And it's like, okay, and it's not right. And Dreamer's
Yeah.
like, but he's the boys. It's like, is that just gonna be your excuse? Yeah, he's one of the boys. Fuck you, Tommy
Exactly.
Dreamer. No wonder you can't get fucking booked.
RVD wins, of course. Fantastic. Terrible 5-minute match. Next, you have Marcus Corvon. Do you want to do the theme?
You're going down, down, down. You're going smooth.
He cuts a little promo, just like, I am him, suck my balls. I'm
I
on the
am him.
ground, I'm
He
the
is
alpha male.
I am. I am him. I am. He is I. I am him. I am the alpha male. You are the Eggman. I am the Eggman. Cuckoo, cuckoo.
Once again, another really, really solid squash match, but it's still ruined because he does the pounce. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, that's fucking, oh, it's so good. All I need is for someone to scream like a high pitched wail as they get launched. That'll sell it to me entirely. But of course, once he hits the pounce, he has to hit him with a side Russian leg sweep and an armbar to win. It's like, you just knocked him out of his fucking shoes, for fuck's sake.
I guess it's the Finn's method where it's like, you didn't create this in WWE. I'm not using it to my advantage. You know, you can't use it here, pal. But again, I don't care what people say. It's one of the best wrestling moves of the 2000s. Obviously, we all know the best move of the 2000s that allegedly got stalled by Amazing Red, just the Canadian Destroyer, Petey Williams. The story goes that Petey Williams allegedly stole the Canadian Destroyer from Amazing Red in the 2000s and then used it himself and never credited him. And then Petey Williams is that cunt on the internet now. Whenever you see Adam Cole or the Young Bucks or Pentagon or Ray Phoenix doing a Canadian Destroyer, he's that angry kid like, fucking bloody hell, ruining my finish. And then you have that one dart in the comic going, wasn't your finish though? It was Amazing Reds, wasn't it? Frick. And he's like, suck my balls.
Was Amazing Reds?
Yeah, obviously the Canadian Destroyer is the most overused move, and the pounce is still protected. So you tell me which one's better. It's the pounce.
I just want a really unimpressive wrestler to try use the pounce and it just did not work. Like, I want to see
James Ellsworth.
he is a nonce, allegedly. Fuck that guy.
Gilbert.
No, who's a really tiny, unassuming wrestler?
You literally have it. You mention him sometimes. You don't like him.
I mean,
he's the modern Shawn Michaels.
The joke's obviously Adam Cole, but I didn't want to take the low hanging fruit. But imagine Adam Cole trying to like pounce Keith Lee, and he just fucking launches himself anyways. One thing I've seen lately, because fuck this, I've seen a lot of people complain about AEW because nobody manages to run the ropes and hit a fucking move. Like they run a little bit. Oh, you still there? Is it frozen?
I'm still there.
Sound like because nobody does a full run of the ropes because it always gets fucking countered. You know, you hear this now. You fucking notice it every single match. Cause oh, they're running the ropes. Oh, it's been countered. Sick. Oh, they're running the ropes. Never mind. It's another counter. Woo. It's like, oh god.
What?
You see, it's ruining wrestling.
It's like a few weeks ago. When this comes out, I seen like the match between Moxley and Darby Allin, and like there's a spot where Moxley has to throw him into the ring post, but Darby, obviously being Darby, just fucking and throws himself out of the ring through the turnbuckle. And I'm like, I know you say you don't care about your body, but wait till you're 35 and your fucking body's like, nah, mate, remember.
To be fair, I did used to be Darby Allin. Back in the day, I used to find it funny to like, if we were ever doing any acting, I was like, yeah, I'll fall over. It'd be really funny. So then I'd like fall over. I'll just force myself to fall over. You know, scuff the knees, hurt the back. I was Darby Allin. Didn't protect my body.
And he didn't hit women.
Fucking hell, all the allegations. God, nobody watches this channel.
I mean, it's.
So yeah,
I mean, people have brushed the allegations under the water and they refuse to acknowledge it, but it's
true.
true. And the excuse I keep hearing is, "But it's a Darby Allin. They wouldn't have fired him. They would have fired him if they found the allegations out." And I'm like,
He
yeah.
showed the texts.
It's like if you're let's just use Roman Reigns. It's like Roman Reigns came out as a massive piece of shit and done something horrible. They're obviously going to keep him. Or Logan Paul is the perfect example. He's a massive transphobe who's in currently working with scammer / alleged nons, and KSI, Mr. Beast, because apparently Mr. Beast was in that group chat with Chris Tyson, where he's apparently seen like dick pics of children and shit. He hasn't addressed it, but that's from what I've read. And he's just like you're not going to fire Logan Paul because he's too popular. It's the same with Darby Allin. If he makes money, you can always work with him. You know, it's just how wrestling works.
It's also when has Tony ever told a wrestler no? CM Punk had to CM Punk had to be involved in multiple fights before he went, all right, that's a bit much, mate. You know what I'm saying?
Hopefully Shane McMahon changes things.
And Chris Jericho, he's not going to fucking change anything. And Chris Jericho's still getting booked weekly.
The biggest.
That's where I heard a news story that he was going to like go on a break for a while.
Fuck.
But he's still not fucking left, has he?
He's that one kid at school who's like, okay, I'm going to turn off the lights now. Okay, I'm back. Just like, oh, you didn't leave.
Guys, I'm going to go for a quick piss. I pissed in my shoe. Sorry. I didn't want you guys to forget that I was here. To be fair, at least in a couple of weeks, I get to see him die horrifically in Terrifier 3. So.
Wait, does he die in Terrifier 3?
Yeah.
You're going to be watching that. Yeah. You're going to be watching that going, fuck you cunt.
Full erection. Yeah, fucking. Oh, go on, rip his fucking overlap. Go on, shave his head. Yeah, fucking. Yeah, go on. Fucking rip his fucking dick up. Yeah. Go on, I'm close. I'm close. Go on, please. Go on. Fucking stick your finger in his nose. Oh, bloody hell. Spit on his mouth. Oh.
The fucking Cassandra Nova, like just through the face.
Just murk him. Just murk him in a fun way, preferably.
In a video game in Minecraft.
Yeah, this channel's never getting monetized. But yeah, Marcus Corvon wins, cuts a nice promo at some point. Who is Wes Adams is the next question.
It's probably some fucking wrestler who wrestled on like...
He has gone by the names of Alan Steele and Scott Starr.
He was definitely on an overhated show at some point in the 2000s.
He was a referee on SmackDown.
Right.
He was in Lifeguards with Dustin Starr, who looks like a gay porn actor.
Fair enough.
And he was in The Official Express with Mike Posey, and he had a nickname, Dropkick.
What, did he just do a good dropkick?
He is also the owner of Power Slam Productions. Does the website still exist? The website does not still exist.
It's
fucking grow up.
It is funny though, like going back to this time period, and obviously seeing all these wrestlers from like the 2000s. Obviously, the one I always rip on is Matt Bentley, but it's like so funny just seeing like, here's Matt Bentley, here's fucking David Jr. and it's,
mate, he was apparently from Hattiesburg. He's even making up a fucking birthplace. That shit's not fucking real.
Who the fuck's making up the place?
He's wrestler shooted his way into a fucking fake town. The fuck is Hattiesburg, Mississippi?
Wait, who's that?
I don't know. Whatever the cunt that Monty Brown squashed.
Oh yeah, Arnie. What is the next segment?
It's CM Punk taking on Elijah Burke with Matt Striker on commentary. What you expect to happen is because it's WWE ECW and no show ends without a count out or a DQ or a false finish. But Punk actually wins. And each time we see CM Punk and Elijah Burke wrestle, I just remember you mentioning the time that Punk said that Elijah Burke is one of the shittest cunts he's ever wrestled in his life.
It's just no, because the funny bit about it is obviously a fan is like, okay, Mr. Punk, who's the worst wrestler you've ever wrestled? And then obviously you're expecting him to go right back, but he just goes, anyone remember Elijah Burke? I'm like, you've just buried him. Anyone remember him? And I'm like, I mean, one was a world champion, and one was Elijah Burke, to be fair. But yeah, no one liked Elijah Burke apparently. He was a prick apparently.
Yeah. I mean, loud, cocky, bold, called himself the Pope. So, fuck him. Yeah, but Punk wins. We then get the debut of Extreme Expose, which is Kelly dancing with Layla, L, and Brooke Tessmacher from TNA. Multi-time, I don't know if she's a multi-time TNA women's knockouts champion, but
she's probably a one-time. I had to guess.
But it's probably most famous for when she came out with aces and eights and wore fishnets and jiggled her ass on the apron for about, well, what for most people was probably about 2 seconds, but for a lot of fucking wrestling virgins was about 7 hours for the next 3 years. She was better than she had any right to be. She's a 3-time knockouts champion.
Oh fuck! Congrats.
But she's also shit. Considering she started in wrestling as a dancer, she was okay. What did you think of Extreme Expose?
Well, what came next is what made me come.
The one thing that's really funny is Layla can dance, Brooke can dance, Kelly cannot dance, and she was the first fucking one in this group.
Sounds like that.
Like, she can't dance. Layla is a dancer. Brooke is a dancer. Kelly, not so much.
But yeah, what came next? What were you gonna say?
Sorry, just to derail this, one of the popular pages on the Pro Wrestling Wiki is Cash Flow. And who the fuck is googling Cash Flow?
He's an over
fucking
he's over
useless cunts. And I looked up what he's been involved in. He's been involved. His finishing move is a splash, which makes sense because he's a 48-year-old man who looks like he's a character in a Rob Zombie movie because he just looks disgusting. He is repulsive. His name is Mike Walden, stylized as Cash Flow, cash with a $sign, and flow without a W. His nickname is the Wizard of Wall Street because he makes money, I guess.
Probably not enough to be on Wall Street.
He is an OVW. Stables. He's in a stable called Bad Motherfuckers with Bull Payne, Jim Fanning, and Mitch Page. He was in Fanning's Army with BJ Whitmer, Jim Fanning, and Steve Stone. Fuck off. Who thinks Steve Stone's a good name?
Like when
what was his finisher? The Stone Salt. Fuck off.
Like when you said like, oh, all these wrestlers are hard motherfuckers, I'm thinking, oh, he's got Nick Gage, he's got fucking Mang, he's got Hardcore Holly, fucking, any of them.
Don't diss him. He is a former 4-time OVW champion.
yeah, but that's like claiming to be a TNA champion in like 2016 or 2017. It's not an achievement. Or being an ICW champion right now.
Aaron Echo is much better than Cash Flow. He was in a stable called the Lynch Mob. Might be a bit much. with Corporal Robinson and Too Tough Tony, which is a belter of a fucking name. That's a fantastic name. He was in The Legacy of Brutality.
Where are we finding these fuckers? Where?
with Dapper Dan. And obviously he had the Painmaker. Mate, his name gets even better. He's Dapper Dan Van Zant. Fucking hell.
I prefer Too Tough Tony.
Failure to conform wrestling. Fucking hell, that sounds like a Trump. And his entrance music is MIA by Paper Planes. You know, that all I want to do doesn't fit Cash Flow. He's repulsive. How was Cash Flow coming out to that? Why is he not coming out to Nickelback or something?
This is how you remind me of what I really am.
Nah, but he has to come out to She Keeps Me Up. Fucking little monkey, she's a twisted sister. Everybody loves to be the sisters, Mr. Coca-Cola roller coaster. Just fucking... Yeah, woo! Yeah, cash flow. It's OVW, they don't pay anything for anyone. Except for Jesse Goddard, who is still there 10 years on. Jesse Goddard's never left OVW. He was a TNA World Tag Team Champion. He's still in OVW. Omi was on Big Brother, but even he can't get into NWA. How scuffed is that?
See, I have no problem with wrestlers staying in territories like that they know, like, you know, like Sting in WCW. He never really left.
I do if they're fucking shit.
Yeah, no, but what I'm saying is I don't mind if they're good, like Sting, who stayed in WCW and was like a true warrior.
Yeah, but you are allowed to stay in WCW. That was actually a major promotion.
And they were paying you fucking shit tons for doing nothing.
Staying at OVW's like deciding I'm not going to sleep inside the dumpster, but I will sleep next to it. It's like, great. I bet that's a great quality of life, that is.
Like I just imagine...
Homie was in Big Brother, and now he's barely getting an appearance fee to be in OVW.
Is an OVW run by Al Snow now?
Nah, he managed to sell up somehow.
I
don't know how. You've absolutely worked that fucking company sell.
But on the extreme expose is we obviously afterwards it's not the test theme, I know, but we get a warning. We get a massive warning, and it's fucking Test. But I'm gonna just do a rendition of his original theme, which there's a rendition of his original theme.
It sounds like Elvis had sex with a clown horn.
Oh.
Alright, the main event. Fuck this episode. The main event is Bobby Lashley taking on Test in an Extreme Rules match. Now, you gotta say, just like the Battle Royal, this match is taking place at the Rumble. Why the fuck are you doing it before the Rumble? That's all I got. All I got is Test tries to hit an elbow drop, but I don't think he lands it.
No, he doesn't. He does not.
But Test's elbow drop is fucking beautiful.
Like Test, can we bring him up on this channel because he's generally underrated. But fuck me, even when he was in his rage stage, he could hit a good elbow drop. He couldn't really
big boot.
Couldn't really
nice
hit
TKO.
Couldn't really hit the big boot because all that muscle.
Yeah, but but the big boot evolved. The big boot is like fucking picking up a tree trunk and just hunting them with it.
True.
Like that boot will take your fucking head off.
Arguably the best big boot from wrestling. It's a shame he's going to be like finished with ECW in 6 months, but we're going to enjoy the last of his run until he leaves.
I mean, obviously we don't need to wax lyrical about Test because we've fucking been covering Test for like fucking 3 months now. But you can see why it was brought back, right? He did deserve another opportunity to do something.
He did.
He's physically impressive. He's clearly worked on his how he wants to look and be portrayed.
From what I know, the people I know they were trying to bring back or bring into ECW was like Sean O'Hare, Rhino. I don't know about the Dudleys, but Raven as well. I'm like, Rhino, yeah, Raven. No, don't bring Raven in 06. Even though he's not doing much in TNA at that time either.
I mean, I would say bring in Abyss, but Abyss is doing better things.
in 06, what's Abyss doing? I think he's drowning Christian Cage in the swimming pool.
This is obviously before Hogan comes on in.
Here's my ring, brother.
Like, Abyss, you're just gonna be just like Hogan. It's like, fuck you know.
But
why would you make Abyss like Hogan? Why? Because fucking Hogan's really popular, isn't he?
We will wax lyrical about Abyss whenever we cover TNA. Because Abyss is generally, well, not later years Abyss where obviously all the bumsy talk came back to bite him in the ass, but early days Abyss and NWA TNA,
even like mid to late TNA, still decent.
Still very good. But that's been ECW.
But yeah, Test in this time period is pretty good, and this match was decent enough. Bobby Lashley wins in the end. I think Test hit him with like a finisher, but Bobby Lashley like moves out the fucking way.
Mm-hmm.
Or he's knocked down and he just spears him or something.
Yeah.
Something like that. That's the finish. Bobby Lashley wins. I can't wait to see who wins at the Rumble. It's Lashley, isn't it? Lashley's gonna win. I'm glad they clarified it for us before the match even fucking happens.
And we obviously know what Lashley's involved with. We're at WrestleMania.
Is this the one with Trump?
Yes.
Fucking hell.
That's why we get do-rag fins.
Ah, Jesus.
It's gonna, well, at least hopefully by that time we'll be in the year 2025, and hopefully all the things about Trump have died down, or have at least kind of fucked off. Because I do not want to ending up on the side where people are coming onto our page. I fucking love Trump. He was a great wrestler. He didn't wrestle. Fuck off.
He did hit a mad clothesline.
There is a story which I will re-bring up at WrestleMania. There's obviously they're trying to push the boogeyman or the boogeyman, whatever you want to call him. They're trying to push
the booby man.
The booby man. They were trying to push him.
He did have fine tits.
So they were trying to push him, and obviously you'd have like John Cena go around and he's spooked by John Cena. So obviously they approached Trump, and they were like,
the booby man spooked by John Cena.
And obviously they approached Trump, and they're like, Trump, we need you to act scared when you see the boogeyman. So obviously the boogeyman comes in and goes, I'm the boogeyman, I'm coming to get you. And Trump's like, get me a sandwich. I'm not. You fucking buried him. Because Trump's like, I'm not selling for him. And I'm like,
see, I would have liked it if it's like the old classic meme where a guy in a mask jumps out of like out of a bin, and then the guy just
imagine Trump
fucking trying to scare me. Fucking smash. That's what I'd do.
And then a little boogeyman just comes into the shop for some reason. But that's WrestleMania 23.
I look forward to the very little scraps that we get of the boogeyman, because I love him. He's probably my favorite shit wrestler of all time. Like, because he could be so fucking cool. You know how in Lucha Underground they had Mil Muertes like fucking run the fucking shit as he was atop his throne as the champion? You do that with Boogeyman. Just start making it his own fucking world. Have him murk someone. Fuck it. Why not? Just straight worm him to death. Why not?
Just do what they did.
Finley doesn't need to be on the show ever again.
You leave
Murk Finley.
You leave Finley alone. He needs someone talking. Obviously,
fucking.
Just do what you did in SVR09. Have him fight the Undertaker.
Oh yeah, just do something with him for fuck's sake. I know he was a shite wrestler, but he doesn't need to be fucking good.
Yeah, most wrestlers.
Like if you get fucking Freddy Krueger, you're not gonna make him You're not gonna make him silent. Why the fuck are you gonna make him wrestle? Just have him beat the fuck out of people.
I- my guess is they didn't know what to do with him.
He
'Cause
was also old. He was like
he,
40
he
at
was.
this time. In fucking great shape though. Fair play.
Yeah. I guess also my stance is even if you're shit but you have a great gimmick, like your gimmick is to scare people, you can get over. It's not all the best people have to be great wrestlers. Some are shit.
It's like heel doink. Why was heel doink never a big thing? Heel doink's fucking great. Mate, I'd be shitting myself if I was a kid. That heel doink theme is also absolutely fucking goated.
Have you ever?
Like that put the fear in me as a kid.
Have you
Dude, fucking hell. It's fucking doinks here, fuck.
Have you ever heard the story of Shawn Michaels and Chris Jericho at Raw one time, where Jericho dressed up as Dunk to scare Regal? Where
Hmm.
Jericho, like, he's obviously coming back from the segment after revealing that he's Jericho, and Shawn Michaels, who's absolutely coked out of his head, like he's fucking high as a kite. He goes up to Jericho like pissed, just goes, "I'm so sorry, man, for what they're doing to you." And Jericho goes, "What do you mean? I'm just so sorry they're making you Dunk now." It's fun. It's fucking brilliant. Just like, I'm so sorry that you're dying.
I mean, it's like seeing fucking. I saw a post the other day, and it's gonna date. This isn't gonna come out for like another month, so who the fuck cares?
Another 2 weeks probably.
But it was like it was a post where people are like, ah, CM Punk, Triple H, and Shawn have all aged like fine wine. Fuck off. Shawn looks about 30 years older. Like, Shawn looks like he's a fucking. Shawn looks like he's been working a 9 to 5 since he was 13 years old. Like, Triple H, he looks great. He suits the balding. He suits the bald head.
Sure,
It's a fucking.
CM Punk looks good for his age as well. It's just
Yeah.
Shawn just age hasn't been kind to Shawn, I want to say, and
He's got the lazy eye, which doesn't help him.
yeah,
And he doesn't shave his head regularly.
yeah, he just has the
So
kind of
he's got the fucking dad hair,
yeah,
where he's got the side bits.
yeah. It's just
It's
very
just wild that he was a sexy boy. For like, he had a really short life of being a fucking gorgeous man.
I do love all the memes because like it's like Shawn Michaels when he's asking like a trainer to like scout some talent. He's like, "I need a white woman with a fat ass. Can you get me a white woman with a fat ass?" Have you not seen NXT where like literally people have been going like Shawn Michaels has gotten women that have like are white or black and have fat asses.
I mean, some would say that's also the Tony Khan approach.
It fucking is.
You know, and Billy Gunn's already on the roster. Bloody hell. Yeah.
I'm an ass man. Yeah.
That song is also one of the best. It's the best, like, campy songs in wrestling. I'm an ass man.
Wow.
I'm
I'm
an
an
ass
ass man.
man. Yeah.
I love a hug 'em.
I love to love them. I love to kick them. I love to shove them. I love to watch them. I love to flaunt them. I love to pepper. I'm a dumb. I want to kick them because I'm an ass man. Yeah, it's fucking. He's just loving it. He's absolutely loving it. And that is not what I describe as my emotions towards this episode of WWE ECW. That's what you get when we record it about. When the fuck do we watch this episode? Like 5 days ago? A week ago?
A week ago. Well,
Yeah, it's off the fucking rails.
but if you like this lengthy kind of podcast of us just shooting shit about wrestling, we're also discussing ECW. We might do more of these because our opinions on wrestling are definitely, I guess, bad shit. I guess we love to hug them, we love to touch them, we love to kick them from behind. So yeah.
Yeah.